Coming to you live from Southern California, the show brings you the National League Wild Card Series. It's the Cincinnati Reds taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. Postseason baseball, Singy, it's always great to see and be a part of.
Oh, Boog, you just never know what's in store when it comes to postseason baseball. You do know you're going to see some amazing pitching, guys coming out of the bullpen throwing 100, some incredible defensive plays, some big knocks, and maybe a mistake or two that'll live on forever. All I do know is I'm pumped up for this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. About to get started here. And on the mound in this one, Clayton Kershaw. What should we keep an eye on here?
This guy has a ton of respect from his own teammates, Boog. He's the type of guy, if he's not having a good day, he'll go out there and just wear it. No matter what happens, his starts tend to be less demanding on the bullpen.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, TJ Friedl. And that's downstairs. So we're underway here in game two. Next offering is down low.
2-0.
And that one hammered. That's back. That one hops against the fence. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his backpack to the ball, and caught it out front. And he stayed long in his follow-through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Noelvi Marte, the next to hit for the Reds. And that is downstairs. 1-0. For Kershaw, the resume speaks for itself. 3 Cy Youngs, an MVP, and one of the best sliders the game has ever seen. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in game 2 of the Wild Card Series. And a foul ball. The slider was not part of his arsenal when he debuted in 2008. He was a fastball changeup curveball guy. But in May of 2009 at Wrigley Field in a bullpen session, he decided to try a new pitch. Strike 2. With A.J. Ellis as his catcher, Mike Borzello as the coach. He threw a couple of them. It was near perfect right away, and he started using the slider right from there in May of 2009. That misses the zone, and that's ball 2. Friedl stands at second with no outs. That one missed. Kershaw fires. That one lifted to left. Conforto settles under it. Hauls it in for the out. Here's the lineup for the Reds. Singy, this righty-heavy lineup must be licking their chops with a lefty on the mound.
Now, to me, Boog, it shows the manager's trying to set these players up to have a big game. Facing an opposite-handed pitcher, you only get a fraction of a second longer to see the ball and decide to swing, but that can be the difference between a line drive and a swinging strike.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Conforto on the move to the alley. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 away. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Miguel Andujar getting ready to hit. Ball one. Squirts away a little bit. Two outs. That misses the zone, and the count is 2-0. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
That one fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Out to shallow center. Kim pulls that one down, and that is that. And the Dodgers are coming up to hit no score. This is the National League Wild Card Series on the show. And we're back. And on the hill, the big righty, Brady Singer. How about a scouting report on him?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Bottom of the first, Miguel Rojas at the plate. And that one a little below the knees, and that is ball 1. And another ball.
No strike. Nope, outside.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
And now it's Mookie Betts. Runner takes off. Foul ball there. Nobody out. Runner at first. That misses. Nope. 1-1. Mookie Betts, of course, the MVP in 2018. Perhaps no player on either team embodies what successful postseason offense looks like than Mookie Betts. Turns and fires to Betts. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And here it comes. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Runner at first with no outs here. Stays alive. Yeah, that's outside. Swing and a pop-up. Hauls it in for the out. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. And the challenge for this lineup today, Singy, finding a way to have success against the sinker ball.
Yeah, it's a tough pitch to hit, Boog, and even harder to elevate. Got to set your sights a little bit higher when you're at the dish. They're struggling with it. I'd expect them to make some type of adjustment. It won't take long to see how well that sinker is working today.
Freddie Freeman stands in now and watches strike one. In there at the knees. 0-2. Rojas leads off first with one away. And there's a ball.
2 strikes.
The 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swing and a ball popped up. 2 away now. Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
Right through there for a strike. Next one misses, and now it's even 1-1. That one missed.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
Up the middle, De La Cruz. They get the force. And that is the inning. End of 1, and we're still scoreless. Wild Card Series, Game 2. Now here is Elly De La Cruz. No score. Kershaw back to work, delivers. Gotta love the intensity of postseason baseball. Players on both sides at such a high level of emotion. Everything is amplified. The shortstop takes the ball.
Talk about that intensity, Boo. It comes out of everybody. Think about celebrations by players like Carlos Correa, Jose Bautista, Kirk Gibson. Just iconic moments.
There's a strike.
That fastball, even though it's up, that's the velocity you want to go after. Low 90s, a lot better than trying to hit the high 90s.
There's a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
In now for the Reds, Spencer Steer. Misses outside, and that's ball one.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
And there's a strike.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Next offering misses. The count now 2-2. No score here in the second. Out towards left center. Conforto sizes this one up. Drops into the glove. And there's one down.
Batting seventh, third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes.
Now batting Ke'Bryan Hayes. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. Fouled off down the right side.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner. Got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a gold glove.
Ellie on the move. That's in for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Down.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Got him swinging. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
Here's Jose Trevino. Yeah, a big swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-2.
Kershaw deals. That one way outside. 1-2 to count. De La Cruz stands at second with two gone. that one is downstairs. And the count is even 2-2.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Slides for the stop to first. And very nicely done for the out. Reds leave one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at Dodger Stadium, the batter will be Michael Conforto. Singer back to work. Just missed. That one off the mark, and it's 2-0. And there's a foul ball. And that is out of play. And it remains 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Right side, hard hit. Steps on first for the out. And now the center fielder, Andy Pajes. Slice the other way and foul. Next offering misses down and away. And there's the ball.
That's the ball.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Ground ball right side. And that one handled. On to first. 2 up, 2 down.
I wasn't sure if he was going to get to this one or not. Had to go a pretty good way there in the shallow right field. But then after that, it's a tough angle after you square up your shoulders to throw to first base. Not the normal position, but a really good job defensively right there.
And it's fouled away. On the ground, out to short. Throws to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We played 2 full. We're tied, 0-0. Back here at Chavez Ravine, all set for the start of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Matt McClain. First pitch misses. Right through there for a strike. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Next offering is in the dirt.
2-2 the count.
That one the other way. He'll do it himself. And one away in the top of the third. So back to the top of the Reds lineup. T.J. Friedl, the next to hit for the Reds. Led off this game with a double. And that's in there for a strike. Little slider that finds the mark.
0-1.
And that one fouled off. One out, base is empty. Got him. 2 down.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Now it's the right fielder, Noelvi Marte. And that's in the dirt.
1-0.
Fought off foul. He swings and fouls one off. 2 outs, base is empty. That
2
one
balls,
missed.
2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. And the Reds go 1-2-3. Nobody left for Cincinnati. Still no score. Bottom of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Hesung Kim. Kim getting to start at shortstop. 26 years old, and he's a native of South Korea. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. On the ground to the left. Hayes to first. One gone, bottom of the third inning. And now Ben Wortvet. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
Hayes to first. And a couple of quick outs. Miguel Rojas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Led off the bottom of the first with a walk. And ball 1.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game and sometimes from at-bat to at-bat.
Next offering is in for a strike. Still tied at 0, last of the third. Out to short, De La Cruz sends it to first, and the Dodgers are set down in order. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here, and we're still knotted at 0. Back here in L.A., and now it's Gavin Lux. That clips the zone. That's strike one.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Hernandez takes it in for the out. One away. Here's Miguel Andujar. And that's in there at the knees.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
That pitch in for a strike, and the count is 0-2.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
On the ground, and it goes just foul. All tied up here in Game 2 of the Wild Card Series. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Grounds one to short. Kim throws to first in time.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Next for Cincinnati, Ellie De La Cruz. This one in the air, center field. Pajes under it, brings it in, and that is that. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the number 2 hitter, Mookie Betts. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Next offering is fouled back.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Popped up. Steer should have this one. And there's one away. So now it's Freddie Freeman. He's 0 for 1.
Very humble guy, and on the field, off the field, and he goes about his at-bats in that way, Boogie's just trying to stay with the plan, and that plan is hit the ball to left center field, drive the ball that way, and let it travel.
Yep. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. That's off the inside corner. Now 1-2. That's the third. Hayes. Freeman is out. There's 2 away.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. That misses the zone. Ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
That missed by a lot. Now 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Pitch misses, and it's 3-2. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Friedel makes the catch, and that'll do it. Through 4, still tied. Zip, zip. Wild Card Series Game 2. And now the first baseman, Spencer Steer. Kershaw back to work. That misses off the outside edge.
Well, these Reds doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They haven't produced a run yet, but the pitch count for the starter is starting to climb, so they're hoping that starts to pay off soon.
That one catches the zone, and the count 1-1.
And I think they're in a good spot thanks to their pitching, but no one would be shocked if this offense strings something together to take the lead.
That one ripped. This one could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that.
Really good swing right there. You got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Now let's see if they can put up the first run of the game.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati. Brian Hayes. He's 0 for 1. There's a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
He's clearly out there throwing pitches in this situation. First base is open. He walks him. No big deal.
Man at second. And that's down and away. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. That one is upstairs.
2 strikes.
Steer leads off second with nobody out. Hit on the ground to short. Kim in plenty of time to first. One away here in the 5th. Here's the Reds catcher, Jose Trevino. Grounded out his first time up. That's a little bit low. Runner at second here, one gone. And a swing and a miss.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. It's going to fall for a hit. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch.
You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him to chase on the 2-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really well.
One down. Here's the second baseman, Matt McClain. 0 for 1 so far. Lined into right. And that gets down for a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone. TJ Friedl, the next to hit for the Reds. 1 for 2. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Swing and a miss, and the count is 0-2. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Shohei Ohtani getting ready to go. Glass now getting loose as well. That one to first. Freeman fires to second for one. Back to first. Double play. Nice job getting over, and that ends the inning. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Here's the left fielder, Michael Conforto. And it's fouled off. That one way inside.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Battling here as he fouls it away. And a base hit. And they have their first base runner since the first inning. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
No outs. Runner at first. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Just off the inside edge. Next offering in there for a strike. Strike one. Line drive. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Here's Kike Hernandez. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. That one misses, and that's ball one.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Tying run is at first. Last half of inning number 5. That's inside. Hit on the ground might be 2. The flip, there's 1, and that's 2.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
Back here at Chavez Ravine. Start of the 6th, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Noel V. Marte. Swinging a ground ball. Betts up with it. The throw to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Well, I'm impressed with this guy's internal clock. He knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step, secure his grip on the baseball, and make a strong, accurate throw.
So up next, Gavin Lux. 0 for 2 in this one. In the air, left field, down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Lutz, 27 years old, and though usually in left field, today he's the designated hitter. Base is empty, 1 away here in Game 2 of the Wild Card Series. Next offering is fouled back.
Some guys don't like not being able to play defense because it helps them to stay in the rhythm. So for him to be the DH, we'll see if he gets a routine together.
And now 1 and 2.
And now a little barking back towards the umpire. Clearly thought he got that outside corner on what was a pretty big pitch. Sometimes that only makes it worse for you moving forward, but it can also open up that location in the future if the umpire thinks there's a chance that he missed it.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. Felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
And here comes the Dodgers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Kershaw will depart, and he was a tough nut to crack. Pretty stingy from start to finish. Back with the new arm after a quick break. Shohei Ohtani on to pitch here.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So now here's the Reds cleanup hitter, Miguel Andujar. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
0-1's the count.
Just missed.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Slapped foul. Next pitch is downstairs. 2 down, nobody on. And we're the top half of the 6th. Off the plate inside. Ball 3.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Line drive and makes the play, and that's out number 3. So they make short work of him there. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Reds 1 and the Dodgers nothing. Back here at Dodger Stadium, and now the shortstop, Ha-Seong Kim.
This guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
The shortstop takes the ball. Activity in the bullpen for the Reds. Nick Martinez appears to be getting loose. Santillan also throwing. The 1-0. In the air to left down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Fly ball down the line, and that's a foul ball. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly, he had him fooled.
Ben Workvet steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That one down the line, and that's just foul. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. Next offering is in for a strike. Home team down a run here in the bottom of the sixth. That one missing inside. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. One down, base is empty.
Yep, that ball went out.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Andujar has a beat on it. He's got it, and there's two away. Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Miguel Rojas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That one's in there. Strike one.
0-1.
Strike on the inside corner. In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate. Dodgers go down quietly, still behind by a count of 1-0. Top of inning number 7. In now for the Reds, Ellie De La Cruz.
Shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
All right, Singer, you know him at Dork. Shohei Ohtani, go back to May 5th, 2022 at Fenway Park. He tossed a complete game through 99 pitches. Get this, 81 strikes. It was the most strikes thrown with less than 100 pitches in a game since they started tracking pitch counts.
That's just unreal.
1-1.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
That's down and in. Line drive, caught.
Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
Next for Cincinnati, Spencer Steer. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike one.
0-1's the count.
Ball one there. And that one hit to first. Freeman steps on the bag, and that quickly 2 away.
Third baseman, Brian Hayes.
Here's the third baseman, Brian Hayes. That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Reds down in order, but they still lead it 1-0. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Nick Martinez.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Well, one-run game. Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
Outside low, ball 1.
Well, with both starters out of the game, this quickly becomes a bullpen game, and this is something we see more and more in the game today, especially in the postseason.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Foul off the plate. They'll do it again. The 1-2. Oh, that hit him. Still able to get it there in time. And they do get the out. That one got him pretty good, but perhaps the silver lining is that it got him in his non-throwing arm, Chris.
Yeah, assuming there's nothing broken in there, I think he should be able to shake this one off. But, man, that can't feel good. He's going to have a pretty nice bruise at the very least, that's for sure.
Here's Freddie Freeman now. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Check swing went around. That is strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the late stages of game 2. On the ground at first. Steer takes it himself, and that quickly 2 away.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. And ring him up, says Patrick Johnson. That's a strikeout. Nothing doing here this half. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Reds 1 and the Dodgers nothing. Ready to begin the 8th and ready to hit now for Cincinnati. Jose Trevino. Ohtani back to work. Gets the outside corner with that one. Popped up. Betts settles underneath it. He's there. He's got it. And there's one down. And now, Matt McClain. And a strike. the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Gets to it on to first.
He's
out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Two down, base is empty. TJ Friedl, the next to hit for the Reds. 1 for 3. And there's a ball.
Counts 1-0.
Two down, nobody on. Here in game 2 of the wild card series.
Ball 2.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. That one fouled off, 2-2.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Reds go down quietly. They lead it 1-0. Bottom of the 8th. And here is Michael Conforto. Just missed. Action in the pen down there. Emilio Pagan up and throwing for Terry Francona. Santillan warming up as well. And another ball. Late with the swing there.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
And now here is Andy Pajes. This to center field. Friedl flashes the leather on the run and catch.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
First offering and it just misses.
Ball 1, no strike.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next offering upstairs. Just missed. Hesung Kim in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. That's in there. 3-1. And the tying run is on base.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it. Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first.
The new pitcher in the game, Brent Suter.
Gets an opportunity to square off against his former team, so I wouldn't be surprised if he came out a little extra jacked up right here. Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way on.
2 outs, runner at first. And the batter will be the shortstop, Hesung Kim. First pitch misses.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving through a walk or just a base hit. But you got to stay within yourself.
And the 1-0. Just missed. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Now 3-0.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Next offering is in for a strike. Muncy leads off first with 2 down to the inning. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Well, that's a pretty significant 2-out walk as it moves the tying run up into scoring position. It's definitely not what you're looking for from your pitchers late in the ballgame.
And here's the catcher, Ben Wertvet. First pitch, and he just misses.
Lots of anxious fans in the ballpark right now. You can feel it.
Fly ball out towards left field. That one back there, and it gets into the corner, but it's foul. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. And a count 1-2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. First and second, 2 down. That's off the mark. 2-2. Deep breath, he's ready, and he fires. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Inning over. That's a crucial missed opportunity.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, number 80.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
In now for the Reds, Noelvi Marte.
Noelvi Marte.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Swing and a foul out of play. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
Swing and a foul straight back. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Inside, just missed. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And it's into the gap. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. In there safely.
That was exactly what you're looking to do with the pitch away, especially in that situation. Drive it into the opposite field gap. He got himself 2 bags on a great swing of the bat.
One out. Runner at second. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Miguel Andujar. That one's in there. It's 0-1. Man at second. Late on that fastball.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
On the ground, right side. Betts. Throw to first in time.
Now batting, shortstop,
Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's outside, and it's 2-1.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Runner from third comes across. It's an RBI single, and they take a 2-run lead in the ninth.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Pickoff throw. And here is Spencer Steer. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
If he were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
The 1-0. That one out to right, and that's the third out. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth, Tony Santillan.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Back to the top of the order now. Digging in, Miguel Rojas.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
There's the strike.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
The 0-1. Ground ball up the middle. Off balance throw in time. 1 out, bottom of the ninth.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Here's Mookie now.
Hey, look, we'll see how it factors in. I just can't emphasize how much that insurance run in the top of the ninth means. I mean,
Just such a big difference mentally when you're chasing 2 runs instead of 1.
One down, base is empty. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Just 1 out remaining for the Dodgers. Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Santillan, 27 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2015. The 0-1. They're down to their final strike.
0-2 is the count.
Santillan is just 1 strike away. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Two outs.
That's a ball.
Hit to right, and that should do it. And he makes the catch. Ball game, and the Reds claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.